Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make this cute little top together. First you need to create the granny square. You can learn how to make this granny square in the video in description box below. I put the link there or on top on the right corner of this video. And first of all, I have to let you know that this way of joining the square I learned from one YouTuber. I put her link, the original video of how to connect the granny square together in the description box below. If you want to check her channel out, go ahead and do that. So pick one of the square, and I already weave in the yarn, excess yarn from the magic ring as well as the end of our work. So pick one of these and then we will join with the second one, but first we have to work on the first one. And this is the yarn I use for joining the square. It's category 2 fine sport weight yarn and it's from Catania. It's 100% cotton, even ecological. It's from Hungary. Yeah, you can get this yarn online or any other category 2 yarn you want to use. You can also use category 3, but I prefer this one because I have this one. And I also think thinner yarn is prettier than the thicker yarn. Alright, I'm going to use the same hook size for making the square, which is 3mm hook. Now you take one of your square and choose one of the corner, any corner. I'm gonna start with this one. We're going to insert the hook, yarn over, and now we take 2 of the tail, yarn over, we make single crochet. We make 1 chain but with 2 loops on the hook because I just take the tail as well. So now we're going to add 1 more chain. So this stitch now we count as 1 single crochet. And from now on we're going to single crochet in each stitch across until you arrive here, and the last stitch should be this one. Don't skip anything. From here to here you should have 23 single crochet. So go ahead, do that. I'm just gonna crochet the tail together already. So here 23 single crochet, and now I arrive into this corner, and inside of this chain space we're going to add 1 single crochet inside, chain 2, 1 single crochet in that chain space. And now again, don't forget this first stitch. We're going to do the same single crochet from this first stitch across until you come to the corner. You will have again the total of single crochet from this side also 23. So you're going to do that until you arrive here, and then I show you how to end round 1. Here I come back to where I started, and I just want to show you also when you come to the part that is the beginning of, I'm talking about the granny square stitch, this last round 6 of this granny square piece. We start always, when you make the granny square, you know that every time we start we chain 3 to build up the yarn, to count as 1 double crochet, remember. And somehow this stitch can be difficult to see. You have to find where to poke the hook and make the stitch, yeah, because every corner from here to here before the chain space you should have 23 single crochet, 23 stitches. So yeah, Anywhere else it's just very easy. And now when you get to the last stitch of this side, the number 23, the 23rd, you will meet again the chain 3 space, and now you're going to add single crochet there, chain 2, and to finish this round we're going to slip stitch, and the slip stitch going to be here, this one you see at the beginning here where we slip knot, we're gonna slip stitch there. Alright, and now round 2 we are going to chain 4, 1 2 3 4, and now this is the beginning that will be slightly different than any other beginning of the side of the turn. Hard to explain. Anyway, now we want to skip this design. We're going to always skip 2 stitches to create the chain and single crochet stitch, yeah, but because we are slip stitch to finish round 1 here, and actually we have to skip the next 2, but only in the beginning here we just gonna skip 1. This one, single crochet, chain 4, skip 2, and then single crochet to the next one, and again chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one, chain 4, skip 2, single crochet to the next one. All right, and now when we come here we only have 1 stitch left, chain 2 or chain 4, 1 stitch left here, we just skip that one, and now in that chain 2 space we're gonna add single crochet, and now we chain. Okay, before we continue I want you to make sure that you have 9 loops. Start from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and now here we're gonna chain 6 at the corner, and now single crochet into that chain 2 space, the same chain space that you single crochet before. So this corner one is a little bit longer because we have chain 6. Now chain 4 again, and here you just gonna skip these 2 like regularly. I know even though it's in the corner just like here, but only here is complicated because it's the starting of like when we slip knot, and it's like that, you know, just have to accept it's like that because we slip knot and chain 1. So just that we make a exception to count it that way. Anywhere else we just count regularly of single crochet. So skip, already this is skip, where is it? Okay, 1 2, you see this one, don't forget to count 1 2, and then we go in here again, chain 4, skip 2. So you're gonna repeat this until you come here again, just right here before we end. I'm gonna show you how to end round 2. Here I am at the end. This is the last corner. I just did my last chain 4 and single crochet in that chain 2 space. Now I'm just gonna chain 6, and I'm going to slip stitch into just right here, this stitch, Now you can chain one and cut the yarn. So you got to make sure that you have not counting the corner chain 6, but here chain 4, you need to have 9 loops each side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, we don't count this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then we don't count the corner one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Last one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Alright, you're doing very good if you have something like this. And now take the second square. You're gonna choose actually wherever, because our square is quite neat, but you're going to do round 1 the same, which is single crochet stitch around. For the round 2, you're just gonna do only 3 sides. You're gonna leave one side that you want to connect with the first square that already have the trim. So you're gonna leave for one side of the second round free, and we're gonna join together. About to do my last loop of this side. Chain 4, and as you know, come to the corner, we have 1 stitch left. We're just gonna skip that 1 stitch and go into that chain 2 space in the corner and single crochet. So every side we need to have 9 loops, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So exactly now we are at the corner, and usually we're gonna chain 6, but now we're gonna do slightly different because we're gonna connect this side to this. So I'm gonna put the work like so. Now I'm going to chain 3. Half of the 6 is 3. Can pull the yarn up like that. Now you're gonna use the hook and poke the hook down. Just remember to poke it down to the corner stitch here. Go there, and now go back to the loops. Pull the yarn. Now you're going to pull the yarn through this corner loop from the other granny square, and now chain 3. And now we're going to, in that chain space, we're going to add single crochet there. This is our corner stitch. Okay, and now we're gonna chain 2, which is the halfway of chain 4. Pull the yarn again like so, have a little loop here. Now we're going to poke the hook into that chain space next to it, next to the corner one. Yeah, we poke the hook there, and now loop back to this loop and chain 2. And we come back here, we have to count like before, skip 2 stitch, 1 2. Now we single crochet into the third one, and again chain 2, pull the loop up. Now again go to the next loop. This one we already did, so we go to the next one and we do the same thing. The loop into the hook and chain 2, and now we skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and then we single crochet into the next one. And again chain 2, pull the loop up, and you're gonna do that again and again. Go back, go to the other side, this next loop, take the hook, the yarn into the hook, chain 2, and then come back here, skip 2 stitches, 1 2, single crochet into the next one, chain 2, the loop, then go to the next, which is this one, and do the same thing. I have to say that I enjoy connecting the squares so much. So much fun. Skip 2, go to the next one, chain single crochet, chain 2, and go to the next one. Make sure you don't skip anything, and chain 2, and then come back here, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, go to the next one, single crochet, chain 2 again, pull up, go to the next loop on the other side. Now chain 2, come back here, skip 2 stitches, single crochet to the next one, chain 2, do the same thing, come back, skip another 2 stitches, single crochet to the next one, chain 2, now we go to the next one, chain 2 here, now come back, skip 2 stitches, single crochet to the next one, chain 2, put up, then go here again, hook there, chain 2, then come back here. Now you have just 1 stitch left, just like every corner, right? So now we're gonna go into that corner stitch. We're going to single crochet there, and now we chain 3 because we are at the corner. Now we go to the corner stitch here, go back to the loops, to the loop, just 1 loop, chain 3, because at the corner we chain 3, and now single crochet in that corner stitch from round 1. So this is how we close the corner stitch of round 2 as well. And now slip stitch to close this round 2 at the beginning chain of this round 2. And now you're going to do the same process until you got as many squares as will wrap around your body, just like how it shows on the screen. I just need 5 squares to wrap around my body and leave a little portion at the back like so to add the crisscrossing for the crochet. And now we're gonna do the second row because we want it to have cover, not just the boob, a little bit longer. So I'm gonna take the next one. So the second row is going to have also 5 squares like I have here. So if you have the first row of 6 squares or 7 squares, you're gonna have the same, yeah, because we're gonna do exactly the same. And this is how we do the second row. You connect with the one you already made, so you do the same 3 sides, and now we're gonna connect from here to here. So as you remember from the corner, we're gonna chain 3, it's halfway of 6. And now we're going to connect with the corner of this side. So here you see this one and this one is the corner, so we're gonna go here instead. Do the same before, take the yarn and then we chain 3 and come back to this corner with single crochet, and now we chain 2. Now we're gonna go, we leave this corner free for now, we're gonna use it later for the block that come here. Now we go here in the side and chain 2, and now we come back here, we skip 2 single crochet and we go single crochet into the next one. Again chain 2, and we go to the next available, which is the next loop, and again chain 2, then we come back here, skip 2 stitch and go single crochet to the next one. And from now on it's just gonna be the same what we did with this one, you remember? So I'm just gonna do this off screen and meet you at the end, which is the same at the end anyway, but I'm gonna show you what is the next step. So here is the last one, which going to be the same. We're gonna end the corner with chain 3, going to the corner of this one, 3, and back to the same, oops, sorry, to the same corner here, and end it with slip stitch to that chain, first chain, that corner, chain 1, cut the yarn. I already cut the yarn because I actually make slightly mistake, so I have to take it out and do it again. So here how you connect the second row with the first one. The second one will be slightly different. You're going to make the chain, the single crochet round, and then the legs, this chain space, legs round, but only two sides. You will leave this and this free. Like now, I have already have these 2 sides, and now I'm going to connect here. And I will do the same like this one on the top, which is chain 3. I'm gonna poke the hook into this loop. You see, just like on the other corner. This is the corner loops, and this one is from this block, and this loop is from here. So we're gonna do the same what we do here. Poke the hook into this corner that comes from this square, and we're gonna connect the same way. You're going to do this until you come here, and I show you how we do in this corner. Here I am at the corner. You can see here, corner here. So you see I come from here down here. Now I end up to this corner, and I'm going to chain 3. And then here you have to spread your work. Then you see that the corner from here is still available. We're gonna connect the corner from this one. So we poke the hook there and go under. Now we get the yarn, put in, chain 3, and come back to this corner here at single crochet, chain 2. See this side across here, and poke the hook into this loop. So from here on it's just gonna be the same of how we connect, just going down with the same way until here, and finish it here like you do with any other side of the block, of the square I mean. And you should have, yeah, something like this. Let me show you. Okay, see? And from now on you're just going to repeat how you did this one. See, you start from here down here to the left, and then from here down here. Now I have 3 more granny square to do the same, so I will have the granny square that I already made 2 sides. I feel like I'm repeating myself here. 2 sides here, okay, you see, 2 sides here. And now I'm going to repeat the same step to connect here and here, and then I do the same here and here. If you have 5 blocks, 5 squares, you're gonna finish with 10, like 5 in the top and 5 in the second row. If you have 7 in the top, you have 7 in the row. So go ahead, do that, and when you're done, I show you the first version of our top that we can already wear with the crisscrossing. I'm thinking to add the strap later, but for now, just the option of for those who want to have a tube top. And now we're going to make a long chain. I think I'm going to make around 300 or 350 chain to do a crisscrossing for the crochet. So this is my chain of single crochet stitch, and now I'm going to do the crisscrossing for the crochet. Alright, now it's time to put it on. I lost my footage of the video I filmed to show you how it looked on me. Also, you have to put it on to find the position where you want to add the straps. I also lost that footage as well, but it's easy. Just put your tube on and find the place where you want to make the straps and add the stitch markers there. I already made one side, and yeah, I just use these legs, this side stitch that we use for connecting our granny's squares, so it's gonna be very easy and fast to do. Alright, put it on and find your position at the stitch markers, and I show you how to do the straps. Mark your top, and once you got the stitch marker on the part you want to make your strap, then let's start it. I already made one, so I'm gonna show you this one, and later on you're just gonna repeat to create the other strap as well. For me, I want to start the first row using 4 loops, and if this side start from counting, it's quite easy for me because this one is the center part of the top. So when I know which loop I use on this side, I also use the same count. So for me, from the corner, I skip 1 chain loop here, and from here, the second loop, I use 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 loops like this. And later on, I will connect at the same spot of this square as well, meaning I just gonna, this one at the corner loop, so I just gonna skip this one, and I will connect my strap from this loop and count on to the number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will show you how I connect. First, we got to start the strap. So yeah, let's grab your hook and yarn. I'm just gonna use the same color because I already did this side, and I think it's quite pretty to use this color. I loved it. Let's wish that is enough yarn for me. Alright, I'm gonna start here. So make the slip knot. First one, I like to use 2 strands to go like that. And this one I already count as 1 chain. 2, 3, 4, you make 4 chain. And now we're gonna do single crochet into that chain, 3 space, and work toward the other stitch marker here. And again, chain 4, and single crochet into that next chain space, chain 4, single crochet into the next chain space. So in our first row, we have 3 chain spaces, 1, 2, 3, and now we're just gonna repeat this. Chain 4, turn our work, and you're just gonna single crochet into this next chain 4 space, chain 4 again, single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and chain 4 again, single crochet into the next chain 4 space. So now just gonna repeat this. Make sure that every row you create this chain 4 space in every row, yeah, you know what I mean. So you're going to think about how many rows you need. First, I made 41 rows and it was a little bit too long, so I take it off. Like, you have to put it on and try to have the better fit. So I just undo it, and for me 38 rows fit me perfectly. So go ahead. Once you got your one side done, the other side is just easy. So for me now, I know already that I have to make 38 rows. So I just gonna continue that. Once I got my 38 rows, I will come back and show you how to connect to the back part. Here I already made 38 rows, and now I'm gonna show you how I connect to the back. You will have to again count, like I said before, from the back here in the corner, and then we count one chain space. We don't do anything there, and then we count the second one as 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the last one, and here is the beginning. So first I'm just gonna add the stitch marker into the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the last chain space. And once you got the desirable, I don't know what to say, like your total rows, let's say that your total rows that it will fit you, then you will stop in the last row. And now if you remember, I have already shown you how to connect, and here it's just slightly different. So since this one is in this corner, meaning we have to start from here and work our way toward this stitch marker. Alright, every chain space is 4 chain, so we're gonna first chain 2 and pull the yarn again a little bit higher, then just turn your work in this way. Make sure that the strap is not twisted, so when you connect already, then you don't have to redo it again. So after chain 2, here where the stitch marker is, you poke the hook from the above down, and now you put the hook into the loops. You can also remove the stitch marker so you have more space, and now you're going to take the yarn through the loops and then chain 2. After you chain 2, you come to this chain space. You're going to add single crochet there, and again chain 2 and pull the yarn that you have space like so, and to the next chain space here. The next chain space, you're going to poke the hook again from above down. Then take the loops and again chain 2 and go to the next chain space here. From the strap, you add single crochet there, and again chain 2, pull the yarn a little higher, then come back to this side, the next chain space here, poke the hook from the top down, take the yarn, then pull through and chain 2 again. And now we come to our last chain space on the strap. Going to add single crochet, chain 2, and in this point you're going to come to the last chain space over here where the stitch marker is. Same way, poke the hook from above, and this time we're going to just chain 1, and then we're going to cut the yarn. Voila, we have connect the strap to the top the same way that we connect the granny square. So you should have something like this by now. Put it on and make sure at the end weave in all the excess yarn, and you're done. So put it on, take a nice photo, post on your social media, tag me, and I will repost on my story. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to like this video, share with your friends who you think will be benefit or enjoy this tutorial. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get the notification every time I post a new video. Alright, I see you in the next video. Bye bye.